This is Bomb Hoops Podcast.
Hi everyone, this is Palm Hoops Podcast presented by Gem and Jello. Make sure to like, comment, share this video, and subscribe. Also, make sure to click the notification bell to be updated on our newest releases. Also, don't forget to follow our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just check the description down below. Alam mo naman ata yung matunog na injury na apart from LeBron James. Same day, no? Same day nakuha.
In 2 days, magkasunod na araw.
Si Lamelo Ball na actually the number 1 rookie sa mata ng marami. Tapos yung playoff team pa sana tong Charlotte Hornets eh. I'm not sure now since nawala yung primary ball handler and playmaker nila. So, ayun, anong thoughts mo about that?
Ayun nga, malaking kawalan to for the Hornets na nawala si Lamelo Ball. Kasi grabe talaga yung performance niya night in and night out. Although may mga games na yung stats niya aren't eye-popping. Pero consistent yung play niya. Magkakaroon lang siya ng bad game 1 out of every 5 games. So, malaking bagay na yun. Tapos yung contribution pa niya on the offensive end na automatic meron kang at least 5 assists tapos at least 12 points. Tapos coupled with the rebounds, sobrang laking bagay. Tapos with that suddenly gone, malaking kawalan to. Parang actually comparable yung impact sa pagkawala ni LeBron with the Lakers. If you scale it down to a player with a team like the Hornets. Ganun yung impact eh. Pero kung ako naman tatanong, I think the Hornets can still thrive. Kasi prior to Lamelo Ball establishing himself as the clear number 1 rookie of the year, the Hornets were doing fine with Lamelo Ball coming off the bench. He was having decent games and some great games until nga nagkaroon na injury tong si Devontae Graham that put him in the starting lineup. Pero bago yun, he was in the bench and the Hornets were okay. So, I think the Hornets can still make the playoffs even with Lamelo gone for the rest of the season. And hindi pa naman formally announced na out for the season na to si Lamelo Ball. Still getting a second opinion on his fractured wrist na depending on the level of the injury, I think it can recover in a month and there's still about 2 months left in the season. So, maybe he can come back.
Ayun, so as of the moment kasi na we are recording this episode, is wala pang final say. Kasi naghahanap ng second opinion tong si Lamelo Ball eh. Kung may other ways of recovering ba? Para syempre magawan din niya ng paraan na makapaglaro pa siya this season. Pero looking at the Hornets, they are currently 20 and 21. Number 8 seed sila. And currently in a 3-game losing streak. So, 3-game losing streak na nga sila. Nawala pa sila Lamelo Ball. So, ang sakit nun. Kasi siya yung pansin mo sa crunch time. Siya yung bumubuhat sa team eh. Siya yung may confidence na dumrives, tumep back, siya yung may confidence sa umay. So, na initially ine-expect ko, it was either Terry Rozier or Gordon Hayward yung gagawa nun. Pero, surprisingly, yung rookie na Lamelo Ball pa yung gumagawa nun for them. And, maganda yung performance niya.
Actually, sobrang dictated yung offense nila with Lamelo. Even though si Terry Rozier yung nagtitake nung bunch of the clutch shots and also si Gordon Hayward to some extent. Silang dalawa talaga eh, Lamelo and Terry Rozier. So without Lamelo, medyo it's difficult to find open spaces for Terry Rozier even though he's averaging 20 points per game this season. Without Lamelo Ball, magka-cramp up yung defense papunta sa kanya. So, baka bumaba yung averages ni Terry Rozier nito or baka mag-suffer yung percentages niya. So, ayun, I think malaki struggle din to for the Hornets na nawala sila Lamelo Ball. Pero, given yung volatility ng seeding sa East, I think, kaya pa naman nila.
Yeah, and dikitan, actually, the number 4 seed to number 9, and then to number 10. 2 games apart lang yung mga teams na yun. So, isang talo lang or isang panalo lang, ang laki nung pwedeng i-drop off or itaas ng team niya. So, going back to the Charlotte Hornets, I think this might be a blessing in disguise for the guards, especially Devontae Graham, na nakuhanan nga ng minutes ni Lamelo Ball. And ayun, bumaba yung minutes, tapos bumaba din yung stats ni Devontae Graham na one of the forerunners of the most improved player last year. So, perhaps ito siguro yung hinahanap niyang break since hindi siya nabibigyan masyado ng pagkakataon. And ayun, mag-blossom ulit yung game niya. And along with Malik Monk nga na isa din na ball dominant na player. Itong si Malik Monk, I can see him having a role similar to Lou Williams pag nag-age na yung career niya na off the bench na scorer. Nakita naman natin may capability talaga siya pumutok ng 20 points out of nowhere. So, with that being said, mas mabibigyan siya ng chance ng minutes kasi si Lamelo Ball, tweener to na na shooting and point guard. So, since may size siya to match up with the 2 and the 3s, pero may playmaking, ball handling siya ng isang point guard. So, pag tinanggal mo si Lamelo Ball sa rotation, magkakaroon ng mas maraming minutes si Devontae Graham and Malik Monk. So, malay natin, mag-translate into success yun. Hindi naman porke nawala yung isang player is automatic papangit na yung rotation. Gagawa ng adjustment yung coaching staff dyan. And ang masakit nga lang neto, si Lamelo Ball lang talaga yung primary nila na point guard, na passing guard. And si Devontae Graham and Terry Rozier, scorer tong mga to eh. So, let's see kung paano ba maapektuhan tong Charlotte Hornets.
Actually, kung yun yung isipin sa playmaking, I think one forgotten aspect is Gordon Hayward's playmaking capabilities na sorely missed ng Boston Celtics. Na, ayun, not to mention, the Boston Celtics are actually just around the same record as the Charlotte Hornets. Na I think they're just 2-game difference. So,
half game away sila ngayon.
Ayun. Kitang-kita yung difference doon. What if Gordon Hayward is still on the Celtics na walang Kemba Walker for the most part of the season? Doon magpa-factor in yung playmaking capabilities nitong si Gordon Hayward. Sobrang underrated. I think dito na magsha-shine si Gordon Hayward as playmaker with Lamelo Ball.
Parang nga siya yung role ni Manu Ginobili dati sa Spurs. Parang ganun yung nagiging role ni Gordon Hayward na not necessarily playmaking ganung level, hindi. Yung steady na hand na veteran presence na chillax lang siya kahit crunch time or kahit dikit or kahit nagra-run yung kalaban. Maaasahan mo siya na to carry the team to do the right plays.
Kumbaga, he keeps the ball moving. Na malaking issue actually for a lot of young teams. Ako, napanood ko yon during the struggling years of the Lakers na sobrang sama ng ball movement. And veterans actually solve that issue naman talaga. And Gordon Hayward in particular can solve that issue. As for Lamelo Ball, na actually frontrunner nga natin sa Rookie of the Year for the season, I think, questionable na yung Rookie of the Year standing niya. Lalo na itong nakaraang buwan na si Anthony Edwards has been put in a starter role and has a new head coach. He's been averaging 20 points per game.
Though, ang sad news lang for the Minnesota Timberwolves na kahit 20-game losing streak na yung Houston Rockets, mas maganda pa rin yung record nila kaysa sa Minnesota Timberwolves. And I think
kahit pumawis pa kayo ng dugo.
So, ayun, parang yun yung magiging downside kay Anthony Edwards in the Rookie of the Year race. Na, though maganda stats niya, parang hindi nagta-translate into wins eh. Tapos, yung Minnesota Timberwolves, lagi na lang ganun yung mga prized rookies nila eh. Na alam mo yun, so ang ganda ng stats, pero struggling team from Andrew Wiggins, Kevin Love, Karl Anthony Towns. Tapos, itong si Anthony Edwards, parang ganun yung nangyayari. So, let's go back to the Rookie of the Year race. I can see Anthony Edwards or Tyrese Halliburton having a bigger chance of winning the Rookie of the Year award. Kasi, kung totoo nga na out of the season na tong si Lamelo Ball, syempre, medyo turn off yan pagdating sa mga voters. Na, konti yung nilaro nito. If you can remember, yung Rookie of the Year race ni Joel Embiid and Malcolm Brogdon, parang head and shoulders, mas magaling talaga si Embiid kaysa kay Brogdon. Pero si Brogdon kasi, halos buong season yung nilaro niya. So, mas pinili ng mga voters si Malcolm Brogdon kasi mas marami siyang games. Pati si Ja Morant and Zion Williamson last year. Parang, statistically speaking, mas maganda stats ni Zion eh. Pero, syempre, hindi mo ibibigay yung Rookie of the Year sa kanya since mas maraming nalarong game si Ja Morant. Parang ganun tong mangyayari ngayon, if ever.
Ako naman, ang tingin ko dito is, it would be depending on consistency. Can Anthony Edwards keep this up? Kasi, I think this is just a rush of having a different game plan na biglang nag-iba yung laro ni Anthony Edwards. So, give it, I think, a week or two, bababa na yung stats nito kasi mag-a-adjust na yung defenses ng mga kalaban eh. They've had enough game footage of what Anthony Edwards can do given the free range that he has in a team that's actually probably has no decent system. No offense to the coach, pero mahirap mag-implement ng system with a team full of young players na bago pa lang sa league tsaka wala pang identity of who they are actually as a team. So, madaling identify yung weaknesses ng team na to.
Yeah, so let's go back to the Charlotte Hornets. I think delikado sila ngayon, lalo na nasa number 8 seed sila. And I think ang pinakapangit na placing ngayon sa mga conference is yung number 8 seed. Kasi kahit gaano kalayo yung game difference mo from the number 9 and number 10, magkakaroon kayo ng play-in tournament eh. So, once you are number 8, automatic yan, walang kasiguraduhan kung makakapag-playoffs ka ba o hindi. So, crucial na umakyat talaga sa standings. And sa Eastern Conference nga, dikit lahat ng mga teams. So, parehas, lahat naman, yung dalawang conferences naman sa NBA, dikitan lahat. Pero dito sa Eastern Conference, ayan, you have the Hawks, 22-20, number 4. Number 5 yung Heat, 22-21. Number 6 Celtics, 21-21. Tapos number 7 yung Knicks, 21-22. Then the Hornets, 20-21. Tapos, 1 game away lang from them is yung Pacers tsaka Bulls with an identical 19-22 record. So, with that, parang isang game lang, ang daming pwede mangyari. Tapos nawala pa yung isa sa mga primary ball handlers mo. Kaya medyo delix to for the Charlotte Hornets.
Lalo na kung ang makatapat nilang team is yung Indiana Pacers na last season are actually a high-seeded playoff team na na-upset nga lang ng Miami Heat na umabot ng finals naman. Kaya, kung sila yung makakatapat nila tapos maging healthy na yung players ng Indiana, actually, kababalik lang ni Caris LeVert from surgery ng isang tumor na nakita sa katawan niya. Good thing na nakabalik na siya and hopefully he stays healthy. Tapos, pag bumalik pa si TJ Warren, na nakita naman natin yung performance ni Warren sa bubble na sunod-sunod talaga yung explosion niya. So, if ever mabalik niya yung some semblance of that game, kahit 18 points per game lang, sobrang laking bagay for the Indiana Pacers. So, if ever sila yung magkatapat sa play-in tournament, sobrang delikado for the Hornets.
Yeah, and not to mention din yung Chicago Bulls na nagulat ako na they are contending for a playoff spot. Na ang ganda na nga ng nilalaro ni Lavine, and a lot of critics of Lauri Markkanen na nagsasabi nag-peak na siya ng maaga. Biglang bumalik yung laro niya eh. Tapos etong si Patrick Williams na marami nagsasabi na masyadong maaga din, Raf. Pinapakita yung quality niya as a rookie. Na kaya niyang, actually siya yung tumatao sa pinakamagaling na wing players ng kalaban. Like, siya tumatao kila LeBron, kila Kawhi Leonard, ganun. So, up and coming team din tong Chicago Bulls. So, don't count them out. Kasi itong si Zach LaVine, kayang pumutok niyan anytime eh.
Ganun talaga. I think malaking contribution dito yung change in coaching ng nakuha na si Billy Donovan from the Oklahoma City Thunder. And Billy Donovan has been a great coach for the most part of his career in the NBA. Kaya, ayun, I think the Bulls can make a case naman as a definite play-in contender ng playoffs. And given maybe 2 games to win a play-in tournament series, kayang-kaya nila yan. I think the Hornets actually can do the same naman if ever they fall down the standings, because Terry Rozier has proven himself this season as a clutch performer, as a definite scorer, and Gordon Hayward, veteran presence, playoff experience. Kung maalala mo nga yung, I think it was the 2017 playoffs na nandun pa si Gordon Hayward nun sa Jazz. Siya yung isa sa mga reasons bakit nalaglag yung Clippers nung season na yun. Even yung performance nila ni Joe Johnson. So, I'm not gonna be surprised if he can step up by playoff time.
And like what I've said earlier, this might be a blessing in disguise sa backcourt din ng Charlotte Hornets. Kasi mabibigyan sila ng pagkakataon. Malay mo, kaya lang pala hindi sila nagkiklik. Is kulang yung touches and minutes na nakukuha nila. Pwede na nilang makuha kasi wala si Lamelo Ball sa rotation. So, let's see. Perhaps this might be a good thing pa pala, di ba? Currently kasi, 8, 9, and 10, Hornets, Pacers, and Bulls. So, interesting yan. And delikado yung tatlong teams na yan. Kasi, like what I've said earlier, may play-in tournament. And judging sa tatlong teams na yun, I'll give the edge to the Pacers. Kasi ngayon kompleto na sila eh. They have Caris LeVert na isang proven na scorer. Tapos isasama mo pa si Sabonis na start nung season medyo may injury problems. Tapos inaantay nila tong si TJ Warren. I think kung kompleto tong Pacers, kaya nila mag number 4 seed eh, sa totoo lang.
Ayun nga. And medyo struggle talaga pagka nakatapat mo yung mga biglang lakas na teams na nabuo yung team. Na nakita na natin yun nung bubble kasi biglang nakumpleto yung Blazers pagdating ng bubble. Tapos yung Grizzlies, nagkakulang-kulang naman. Sila na dapat yung 8 seed kung di nakabalik agad to si Nurkic eh. So baka ganun na naman yung mangyari.
Yeah, and if you can remember noon, injured si Damian Lillard before ma-cancel yung season. Tapos
kaya laking tulong.
Laking tulong nun. A lot of critics are actually saying na kayang-kaya nila yung Lakers nung first round. Nung game 1, di ba? Kinabahan tayo nun. Kasi
natalo nila in convincing fashion eh.
Ayun, so for the Hornets, parang silang yung yung Memphis Grizzlies last year. Parang nasa ganun silang position right now. So,
kumbaga they can feel their enemies breathing down their necks ngayon eh. Parang anytime pwede kang patayin itong mga to eh. So may tension palagay ko internally with the Hornets na how can we keep this play up? How can we maintain this style of play without the player that enables us to keep this style of play? Yun yung pressure sa kanila.
So moving forward bro, tingin mo anong dapat gawin nitong Charlotte Hornets? Perhaps kailangan ba nila ng trade signs or perhaps a change in rotation? Tingin mo anong dapat nilang gawin?
Actually, the team is good as is. Bata pa yung team eh. So, why make trades right now? Na hindi ka naman contender. Let them grow. Let them play through their mistakes. Na ginawa nga nila with Lamelo, and Lamelo has committed less mistakes compared to the greatness that he has shown so far in his young career. Na pinraise nga siya ni LeBron at sa siya young age na raw is kumpleto yung laro niya from the mid-range, inside, outside. So, hayaan lang yung players since di naman talaga sila contenders. I mean, this would be kind of disappointing for veterans like Cody Zeller and Gordon Hayward na syempre nag-a-achieve ng gusto nila ma-achieve yung playoffs. Pero sumali sila, part sila ng team na growing team pa lang. So, they should know na yung expectation shouldn't be that high. So, they should be okay if they don't make the playoffs. And just let the players grow.
Yeah. I actually agree. Kasi coming into this season naman, wala naman nag-expect sa kanilang magiging playoff team sila eh. And the fact na they are currently in the playoff picture, nag-overachieve na sila. So, I think no changes and mas okay nga na mag-build ng chemistry eh. Especially tong mga players na hindi nabibigyan ng chance kasi nakukuha ni Lamelo Ball yung minutes nila. And though they might lose some games, at least mabababad yung mga players na kailangan ng minutes. Ito na si Devonte Graham na malay natin, ito lang yung kailangan niyang break para bumalik siya dun sa sa form niya last year.
And actually, I think that would be a great way to make him a trade asset. Kasi kung ngayon mo siya i-trade, mababa yung returns eh. Kasi sobrang sama nung stats compared dun sa previous season niya. So if we can bring any semblance of his game from the previous season with Lamelo Ball out, I think he can be a tradable asset come the off-season.
Tapos, makakakuha pa sila ng mga picks niyan, I'm pretty sure. Kasi, young player tong si Devontae Graham eh.
Malaking bagay sa kanila.
Yeah, for a rebuilding team. And not a big market team nga, itong Charlotte Hornets. So, talagang sa pick sila kailangang mag-step up, mag-rebuild kasi hindi ka naman makaka-attract ng mga superstar free agents sa team mo. Yun nga yung ginagawa ng Oklahoma City Thunder ngayon na instead of trying to lure free agents, yung parang ginawa nila kay Paul George, kila Carmelo Anthony nun, mag-rebuild na lang kayo through the draft and the transactions you get from your assets.
Ayun. Hopefully the Hornets can maintain this kind of play. Kasi exciting team sila. Sarap nila panoorin. Even without Lamelo Ball. Kasi si Terry Rozier, clutch siya eh. He has this tough dog mentality na para silang laging underdog sila lagi. So, he plays hard talaga. And, ayun, exciting yung dunks ni PJ Washington tsaka ni Miles Bridges na, sayang wala sila Lamelo Ball kasi di natin maririnig yung mga sobrang hype na sigaw ng commentator ng Hornets eh. Kaya sana mabigyan pa rin ng alley-oops yung dalawa with Terry Rozier and Gordon Hayward playing the playmaker position with Lamelo Ball out.
Yeah, and Gordon Hayward is actually, ito yung first season na feel natin bumabalik siya dun sa Utah Jazz form niya. So, malay natin pag nawala tong si Lamelo Ball, more touches for Gordon Hayward kasi I think he will be the primary ball handler for this team na since wala na nga yung number 1 point guard nila. So, let's see. And like what I've said, they are currently overachieving. Walang nagsasabing magpe-playoff sila ngayon. And yet, here they are. So, ilaro lang nila. And I think, mafe-figure out din naman. And Popovich disciple tong si James Borrego. So, magaling na magaling na coach yan. So, we'll see. And since batang team to, it's not a big deal really for me.
Kung meron kayong mga suggestions, mga topics na gustong i-discuss namin, mga gusto nyong i-contest sa mga sinabi namin, comment nyo lang dyan. Okay na okay sa amin yun. Kung meron kayong mga violent reaction, gusto nyo ako murahin, sige, murahan tayo dito. Joke lang. No hate, just love.
And guys, again, I'm Jem and this is my partner Jello. We're Palm Hoops Podcast. We'll see you in the next episode.
Peace.